Hey everybody, well this is Eric and Pastor Ben just came into the frame. We're at Pastor Ben's house, Pastor Ashley's house, future Pastor Alex's house. She's in the background running the camera. I want to talk to you about Community Church. I would say we're getting ready to reopen, but we've never been closed. But since 1st of December, we have not had in-person services. But it's time to start again, so we're going to start in-person services this Sunday at what you might know as the Commons, our office complex. But we've redesigned it. We're in the middle of working on it, but it's a new worship center, and we're calling it
Gathering Place.
Gathering Place. And I know some of you have said we've changed the name of the church a dozen times. We've changed the name of, look, it is what it is. It's the Gathering Place, and we believe we can grow a world-changing church from the grounds of what used to be our Commons. So we look forward to that. But we're going to open up this Sunday morning for you, your friends, your family, and Pastor Ben, our lead pastor, he's going to kind of lead us out of the COVID pandemic and into the future of Community Church. And I'm here to help him with that. So he's going to kind of tell you what you can expect for Sunday and over the next few weeks. We do ask for your patience. It is a work in progress. So we're kind of making up some of this as we go, but we are going to be open for services this coming Sunday morning. So Ben, what do they need? What do they need to know?
Well, basically, like I said, it's 9 and 11 o'clock. We want a little extra time. If you came to the theaters, we did 9 and 10:30. But we wanted some time to get people out and in. Because right now, you're probably thinking, I've been there, parking, there's no parking. Well, we know that. And actually, if you look at your screen, there's going to be a parking map that we created. It kind of shows you places to park, things that are options. We're encouraging, if you listen to Eric's message this past Sunday, he kind of spoke to the men on this, but we're asking, if you have some family or some mobility challenged people, you can do a drop-off at our front doors. So we're looking at a drive-through where the actual asphalt parking is in front of the office complex, leaving that open. Around what used to be, some of y'all might have remembered, Planet X Tattoos, or I think even before that, there was a tanning salon there, and most recently a tax building, and then Rosa's Hair Salon. They're our neighbors. We have permission to use that parking lot, but we've reserved that for our seniors and then mobility challenged congregation. That way they have less to travel. And then everybody else, we're asking down at the end of Talbert and Fairview where they cross is Rocky Top Auto Sales, or what used to be that. And we have permission to park in their lot in the grass there. So we're trying to get some parking attendants to kind of help you know where to pull in. And it's less than a city block. It's just a few steps down. But it's the only option we have at the moment. And we're working through some plans for what we can do with that. But you probably also, if you haven't already, will be getting a hard copy of this whole spiel. We sent a letter out, and then we're going to do a Facebook post. This is a Facebook post, but we're going to do another one just to remind you guys. The main thing is we're asking people to register for services.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Register.
Why register? Can I not come?
Register.
No, it's not like it's an exclusive club or anything.
It's a membership card.
No. That's been the fear.
$100 cover charge.
Well, now if you're going to slip me $100, I'll make sure you get your seat of your choice. That you didn't hear that from me, but we can work a deal out later. But no. A lot of people are concerned about social distancing, about mask requirement, about being together with the recent surge in COVID-19 numbers during this pandemic, and so to make allowance for that, the space itself is a little more limited seating than what we're used to. At the Children's Home, it was a 700 plus seat auditorium, so we do have a little bit smaller venue. Don't worry, it may seem like I don't know how you guys fit in there, but it's like Mary Poppins' bag. When you get there, you realize a lot more can fit in it than what first meets the eye. But we also know that on top of being limited numbers, we need to limit those numbers so that there's adequate room for people to distance, to sit with their families and not be on top of one another. So the reason we're asking for registration is we can let you know if you go to register if the service is already at capacity. We don't want the state coming and shutting us down because we've got 3,000 people in a 5,000 square foot building. I mean, that's the no-no with COVID. So basically that's it. It's just to keep you guys safe. It's to make sure that everybody is comfortable with their surroundings.
How do they do it? How do they?
Well, the letter will have information, the Facebook post will, and then I'll kind of go over it with you. Basically, if you go to our website, remade.church, there's going to be some information there, and you can select event registration. So there will be an event registration link on our website, and then that will take you through what you need to know, and you can select 9 o'clock, you can select 11 o'clock. You can put, and you need to do it as accurate as possible, how many people you're bringing with you. So if you're a family of 5, let us know it's going to be 5. We're also doing children's ministry on the 11 o'clock. So if you wanted to let your kids be a part of that, the 11 o'clock is the one way to go. If you wanted to do 9, you're asking why. Well, we're still trying to work out the way the space is used, get volunteers back into position. So that will be coming, evolve with us. Like Eric said, this is a growth process.
So if a person forgets to register, do they just have to stay at home, or can they? If they show up, we're not gonna boot anybody out at the door.
The only way we would stop you is if it was unsafe. You know, if we already have 200 people and we're already pushed capacity, we might ask you to hang around for a bit. But no, but worst case,
it will be better for the next coming weeks.
Yes.
We just need to get a handle on
the flow.
We've got a big church.
Yes.
And we're going to put them in a smaller space, and we're trying to figure this out, and we need your help. Yeah. We really need your help on this.
And look, we've been doing it online, so if you don't feel comfortable and you want to stay home, we're not going to stop. We'll still be streaming, and that's going to, for the time being, be 10:30. So we will be doing a streaming service at 10:30. It will be a little different than what we do live, but if you want us, you're not ready to come in yet, we want to see you, but we give that to you. We'll be streaming, and then if we fill up and we haven't made room yet, or we're trying to figure out the numbers. Don't get discouraged. Sign up for the following week and attend with us online like you've been doing for the past several months. So that's the gist of it.
Okay. All right. So they're going to be seeing this on Facebook. They're going to be seeing it social media. They can go to our website. We're going to send out hard copies. I think that may have gone out today.
Correct.
We're doing, I think, the best that we can do to make sure that people stay safe, but also they have a great worship experience.
Correct.
I really think this new venue, and the neat thing is, with the children's home, we were leasing at all the other venues we've had for worship. We've leased, we borrowed, we begged, we did what we could. But at the new gathering place, 22 Talbert Boulevard, it's ours.
Correct.
God has planted us there. And now that's home. We're actually coming home.
It's ours. We own it. It's 100% ours. And we found out this was the best we could do with the resources given. The best financial stewards we could be is take something we already own and use it the way God would have us use it. So,
okay.
And the only thing I do want to say, do mention, we've talked to the people around us. I do want to say, do not park in the strip mall across the street where Don Juan's, where Papa John's is. The owners are very nice, but there's been some liability issues in the past with other people using it. So they have politely asked us to not use that. So I got to stress that. You'll see it on the map. Please do not use that parking lot. We have other things. Park on the street, on Kirkwood, which is behind us. Whatever you need to do, but just not there. That's all I ask. So.
Okay, sign up for 9, sign up for 11. If you've got children in the children's ministry age, Tasha will be ready for some at our 11 o'clock service. And then come and have fun and exercise a lot of patience, because over the next weeks and months, we're going to have this figured out, and Community Church is going to be a force to be reckoned with. without a doubt. So I look forward to it. I hope you do too.